We are live. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Hello. Yeah, we couldn't find anyone this week, so we just no. I'm joking.
You actually managed to pin me down for
once. Yes. We have been asking James for a couple of weeks, but he's a busy man. So,
yeah.
So for anyone who doesn't know who you are, James, I doubt there's many people out there, but just in case, please do introduce yourself.
I both collect stuff and I sell as a side business on eBay, although yet to take any bloody money out of it. So I do wonder why I do it sometimes, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I buy, I sell, I collect.
And what,
like your
as his name explains. And what would they find on your YouTube channel?
At the moment, not many car boot videos because that's not really happening. But I'm trying to do a Pokemon video every Monday, some sort of an unboxing every Tuesday. Although that tends to be quite Pokemon orientated at the moment because trying to get hold of anything else is really difficult. And then just sales roundups on a Wednesday for the time being. But COVID sort of messed with everything. I had so many plans for 2020 and it's all gone rubbish like everyone else.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's
thrown a 2020 vision, did we?
You said that joke about 4 times. We didn't, but it's right. No, we didn't expect any of this, and it has changed a lot of things. So you're gonna say a few of those.
Yeah, Ricky.
How much? Too much, Ricky. We paid too much to get one, right?
So we got T-side Reseller who says, "Can't wait for the Pokemon card connoisseur."
He's not on this week, is he?
I wouldn't call myself a connoisseur. I'm still learning a hell of a lot.
Yeah,
but you know more than we do, so
that's not hard, is it?
Right, yeah.
I wouldn't take that.
Yeah, I know. Unbelievable. That is unbelievable.
We got Laney in. We've got Holster. I think it's Holly.
It is Holly. Yeah.
James collects. What a guy. There we go. And
I'm sure they're mixing up.
We are going to go straight into Dawn's question of the week, and I've no idea
coming
what
in
she's asking.
early.
Good evening, everyone, and hello, James. Obviously, you are a part-time reseller. What other jobs do you do to make your money? Also, do you enjoy doing?
I swear our question's getting longer every week.
Reselling or your other employment. There we go.
I'm a cleaner, so I do the really horrible jobs. So if you used to watch back in the day things like Grime Busters, I would do that sort of job, which isn't particularly pleasant. And what was the other part of the question?
Haven't you done like crime scenes before?
Yeah, more of a clean-up. So if there's blood and claret on like the walls, we have to go in and clean that once the police have been in and done their
Sure.
We don't do that as much now. A lot of that was in West London, which is a bit of a drive. So we're pulling away from that if possible.
Fair enough.
It says, and
also,
what do you enjoy doing more, reselling or your other job?
Yes.
It varies. Honestly, it changes from day to day. Obviously, if you had a really good day at the car boot, nothing's going to beat that.
100%.
But then again, with some jobs, the satisfaction of when you walk in and there's rubbish up to your waist, and then at the end of it, it's spotless.
Yeah.
Job satisfaction's huge. But then next week you've got another car boot where you've done really well. So it changes every other day.
Definitely. Yeah, I can definitely like. In a much smaller instance to what you say, like cleaning, if I just do the hoovering, I like being able to do the hoovering and seeing the clean bit. You know what I mean? Yeah, the lines. Yeah. So I imagine yours is on a much bigger scale, but like it's the satisfaction.
Slightly bigger scale.
Yeah, a little bit of it, yeah. But it's that satisfaction, you know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
I know what I mean, so yeah.
I don't know.
I can't wait to get a Roomba. That's my goal, is to get a Roomba for the house, so that I don't have to come home and clean as well.
It's a Roomba the thing that like a
little robot one.
Yeah. I thought so. Yeah.
Maybe get
at school.
You can get one that actually. You can get one that actually hoovers as well.
Oh no, I want to sit on mower. I just need a big enough lawn to do.
I could do that in mine, but it'd take me about 3 seconds to do the whole garden.
Oh dear.
So we got Simon in. He says, "I know that guy on the right. He's pretty sus."
Yeah, he's the sus.
What are you talking about? It's quite nice having a break, or is it just me?
What from Among Us?
Yeah.
Yeah,
like we were hammering that at one stage.
Yeah.
Nice,
I'd still
nice
play.
level.
I'll still play. I'll happily still play.
Oh yeah, so would I. But after I'm a celebrity, I
Yeah.
need a couple of weeks hiatus to get some sleep.
So we got David Resells and
Hey,
Colette.
David.
Where are we? Got Zoe. We got Jedward. We've got Ricky Lee. Jedward. No, we've got
Jedward.
Andrew. He calls us Jedward.
Yes. Good evening, Andrew.
Losing the plot.
Hey, Zoe as well.
Yeah, Zoe.
you said Zoe,
we've
yeah,
got
yeah.
Sean. We've got
Sean,
Lomi. We've got Leona. Hannah. Mr. Sprout. Happy Thursday.
All the usual faces.
Where are we?
Where are we? She just jumps down.
Lomi says Life of Grime was one of my favourite programs. Never seen it.
No, but I've seen that sort of thing. Yeah, like in like sewers. I know it's different, but like sewers, they'll like unblock a big whatever. You know what I mean? And
I still can't do toilets. That's my no. That's like one of the other guys can go and do that.
You can delegate.
Yes, that's where the managerial position comes in useful. But I can't. No, it's just no.
Oh dear.
Where are we? So we've got Gary in, Death by Glamour. We've got, where are we? Damien, Richard.
Good to see you all.
We've actually got a proper mouse.
Yeah, well, we usually use. We've got a wireless MacBook one, but yeah, our technical setup. All right, will never win a prize. Okay, we'll never win an award.
It will soon.
One day.
We've got Anya in. Where are we?
Good evening,
Dave
Anya.
Repairs. We've got Tea Cakes. We've got Annalise. We've got Mike. We've got Gary, and yes. Right.
Awesome. Right, so we are fully aware there's a certain program that James might have just mentioned that starts at 9 p.m. So people may want to watch this come 9 p.m. So we are
including my wife.
So we will keep it to the hour. What's the time now? 7 past. We're doing okay. So we will not keep you any longer. Do you want to go straight into some show and tell? Yeah. Do you have 3 items in hand, or do you need to share the screen?
I've got 2 items.
Oh, don't swear at me.
I can share a screen for. I don't even know what I most recently picked. It's been so long.
Ours is one of the things from our last car boot that we just haven't. It hasn't been in a video or anything, so no one's seen it. So we thought it was obviously a while ago now, but we've got it to show. So anything that no one's seen before that you might have maybe picked up recently a year ago or so. You know what I mean? So.
You know what? I've got so many items online. I just need to do the rugby top, to be honest with you, because
you're a clothing seller, aren't you? So
yeah, I am a clothing reseller now.
Right, is that a recent sale or recent pickup?
That was. I picked that up just before lockdown, so that would be a recent pickup.
Which category? It's going in pickup, right?
Yes.
Then ladies first, and
right. Okay, I have to find it now. Hang on.
Oh.
I was literally 2 minutes before going live.
Right, we've got a question for you anyway.
You can't multitask. He's trying to find something.
So I'm just. I'll just read it out. I want to buy my wife a Vivid Voltage box for Christmas, and she has become obsessed with watching YouTube's pulling cards. Where's the best place to buy online?
We don't know a guy. We definitely don't know a guy.
No.
Has he got any left? Has he got any left or not?
I don't know. I still want to buy more.
Yeah, well, I don't want to say he has for sure. But he may be in the chat tonight. He may not. He's not yet. But
probably playing Fortnite, I would have thought.
He probably is, yeah. But drop Mr. G UK Reseller on Instagram. He's Vinny is on here as well on YouTube. But drop him a message on Instagram. If he's got any and any for sale, he will be happily to. So yeah, he's got a shop in Cornwall. So
but if not, is there any way you'd recommend?
Yeah,
James?
Where else would you buy one? If not, eBay, is that the?
No, I used to use Chaos Cards a hell of a lot. And I find their prices to be quite reasonable. Whereas you go somewhere like Magic Madhouse, they tend to be on the expensive side.
Right.
Failing that, unfortunately, it's going to be eBay. Mm-hmm. But with lockdown, you'll find that it's going to be more expensive than normal. However, the PS5 release today, you may be very, very lucky, and you might see the prices drop a little bit.
Yeah.
Because
are the Vivid boxes still going up on eBay? Because they were going up.
I've not checked. I don't want to know because I've opened up 2.
Well, we never bought them. We didn't buy either, so we didn't
buy everything.
I know you can't buy everything, but I do enjoy buying a sealed box of Pokemon.
Let's just have a quick hello to Mike as well.
Hey, Mike. It was up to about 130, I saw.
Yeah, so it's about 120, 125.
Okay. Yeah.
You might be able to go through a few Facebook groups and find someone selling who will do it via goods and services, but obviously they'll take off the money for the eBay fees.
Yeah, so you save 10% or whatever.
Yeah.
So, Ricky says he's totally a clothing reseller now.
And we got someone from down under. Hello, Matt. Cheers for coming in, dude.
Oh, I love you so much, but when I try, when you try, it doesn't come out, does it? Oh
God.
Right. Are we ready, James? Have you found? Oh yes, he's put it down here. Yes. Oh, he's prepared. Okay, so this is your most recent pickup. Yeah, we'll pass the mic over to you.
Is that straight?
Yes,
that is.
So I bought it for $5. And I don't normally pick up clothes, but just being in Kieran and Ricky and John Lou's company all the time, and they deal quite heavily in clothes, it's sort of given me that push to maybe do it more. Now, I picked this up because I know that my dad used to wear, and he's not South African, but he went to South Africa when he was younger, and he always used to wear a Springboks rugby top.
Okay.
So that's why I was drawn to it. I thought, oh, that was quite nice. And for $5, it's in very good condition. I thought I'd give it a go. That's a terrible picture. Ignore that.
Australian when I saw
you thought it was Australian, didn't you? I thought it was New Zealand. Oh, okay. We've just lost. There we go.
So I listed it for $49.99.
Wow.
And it sold relatively quickly.
At full price?
At full price. I had several people asking if I'd drop it to 30, 40, and stuck to my guns because I know the last one sold for 40 of this particular top, and obviously there was no others available in the UK except for my one.
Wow.
So it did go for 50 quid.
Happy days. And you said it didn't take long.
No, I think it maybe took 2 weeks, which is quite a nice turnaround for clothing, I think.
Yeah. Definitely. Happy days. Right. So that's his pickup, but he sold it. It's his sale. He sold it as well. But you've got another one.
I have got a most recent. Literally 7:30 today. It sold. So I've gone for the literal most recent sale.
Okay, we've got something you might like.
I've seen part of it.
So
it's a bit dirty, though.
It is. Yeah, this is the reason we haven't listed it is because it does need a bit of a clean. But it has got a Pokemon tag. At first I thought it was. I don't know. Yeah, it says Toy Factory. Under license though, but it's got a Pokemon tag. But we only paid £1 for it, so I had to buy it. Really, you know what I mean?
I think that's about 20 quid.
Well, we were looking at minimum 10, so any more than that, we'll be happy. But for anyone who doesn't know, is it Charmander or Charmeleon? It is Charmander. It is Charmander. But Charmeleon is a similar one. The other one, isn't it?
That would be really good for Facebook Marketplace, you know.
Yeah, probably be better. But I need to try and get.
When we used to sell at the car boots regularly, they would have gone.
Yeah, you're right. The Pokemon, the big, any of the big plush used to always go quick. But yeah, for £1, I think you're always going to pick it up, aren't you? Really?
Oh yeah, 100%.
So yeah, that was our most recent pickup from about 3 weeks ago, whenever it was.
Aaron says I have a Springboks rugby top. Might have to.
Yeah, but I bet the price has really jumped in them.
Shtick.
It's spring jump. No, they bounce back, don't they?
Quite.
Oh dear. Right, where are you? Are we moving on to the next one?
Ricky says, and you are the reason I play with living Pokemon.
Yeah, but
so is it your fault or is it Vinny's fault? Is it your fault? It's probably your fault.
I think it probably is my fault, and then Vinny sort of enables everything because he obviously makes money out of us. So he's like, yeah, if you want stuff, I'll still buy it. It's fine. Laughing all the way to the bank.
Exactly. Oh, Richard. Hello.
Richard.
Good evening,
bud. And sales are booming. Same to you.
Yeah, I don't know about you, James, but sales. Well, actually, I saw your video saying you had like 800 plus sales for part time, whatever, which is awesome. Yeah, which is brilliant. But yeah, for us, we had a couple of really strong days.
It's still a roller coaster, isn't it?
And then we had a couple of low days. So it, it's real up and down. But it is because we're listing these consoles. We'll list like one type of console, whether it's Nintendo or whatever, and then they will all sell out in a few days because we've priced them to sell. We don't want to sit on any. We've priced and they've sold within like 48 hours.
Yeah.
Well, we're fine.
You
could put another tenner on it or 20 quid on it, and you could obviously sit on it for longer. But because there's so much competition for the consoles, I think just price it to sell and it's selling. So we'll have like a really strong 48 hours, and then like because they've all sold out the next day, you know what I mean? Like it's less, but
yeah.
But no, sales generally are pretty good. Who's it?
Definitely
The
a new
activator.
person. So we got, hi guys, I've
Good
been loving
evening.
your channel as I am new to reselling, but this is the first time I've managed to sign in for Thursday Chat.
Well, welcome. We appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Well,
I think it's the first time I've managed to watch one from the start as well.
we
Kieran's
got
in.
Kiri boy.
Kiri
Boy. There you go. Just a quick question for James. Do you think it's worth buying Vivid Pokemon cards to open and resell on eBay?
If you had asked me 6 months ago, I would have said yes. But there is a lot of people doing it now. There is hundreds of people that are literally jumping on this Pokemon hype, and they are opening the boxes to split it and to sell. So you're going to have a lot of competition. If you're willing to wait it out and to maximize your profits, then yes. If you want a quick flip, no, 100%.
Yeah.
You're more likely to make money to buy a box, stick it in the loft for 10 years, and then just forget about it, to be honest.
True.
Which is what I am going to start doing. I'm going to start getting boxes in and just...
You're still going to open them as well, though.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Don't kid yourself.
I will be opening a couple, but I want to start doing all of the most recent ones and have one sealed, because it's just going... As soon as it stops being, not released, but as soon as the next set comes out, the one before goes up by like 20 quid. And that's just in 3 months.
Yeah.
And the point, and so many people are opening them. There's going to be less.
There's going to be some that are left sealed. Yeah, definitely. Do you think the fat Pikachu will go up because it's a different card? They've never had that before, have they? That sort of thing. That sort of like to that extent.
Yeah, I think they'll do what they did with the last Charizard card. Is they'll do a shiny variant of it in possibly one of the next sets next year. So I can see. I mean, the price has dropped a little bit. I think initially it was maybe £250, £300.
Yeah,
but the issue with this set is the quality control is abysmal.
the centering's a bit off.
They are terrible. I've seen some cards where the image is like that.
Yeah.
And it's just it's not on.
Even the normal, not the rainbow one, even a normal Fat Pikachu, like it was at like 50. It has dropped to like 20 or so, 20, 25. Which
thankfully my normal one, I am going to send to PSA because I reckon that's just 60-40 on the sides. So
not bad.
I personally, now I would loft. You can always open it later.
Exactly.
But there is a lot of competition at the moment, so I would maybe not advise it.
Right, should we what
are you looking at?
I picked up the next item. Why is that funny?
What's the next category?
So, recent sale. We're going to move on, otherwise we're not going to make it to I'm a Celeb.
Okay.
Hey, John, man. Right, recent sale. What you got?
Well, it was at 7:30, and before that, it was quite an interesting item, and then that sold, which is just a Smurfs DVD, which is really, really boring. But it was the most recent sale.
But you just said the other one is more interesting. You got to have the other one as well.
I don't, unfortunately, but I can give you a screen grab of it. One second.
Okay.
Do you want to do your item quickly while I get it up?
So M was staring at this and nothing else.
So how you put it there.
So this is obviously a Star Trek Enterprise.
We've had
NCC 656. I don't know.
I can't even count the amount of people.
NCC 74656. There we go.
I can't even count how many people have messaged us saying it's back to front.
It's back to front, right? So we bought this in a big bundle, and we found them online and they're going for silly money. So we started at like high, like £80 or something silly. It was like sending offers of like 50 to try and get people like, thinking, oh, I'm going to save 30 quid. Like, I'll buy it now. And it didn't work because basically, apparently, these bits at the back here are on back to front. Now, we didn't build this. So someone who has built it has put it on back to front. And there's so many people messaging us saying, do you know that the engines on the back are back to front? I'm like, great. Like, and so I couldn't be asked. I'm not going to start breaking it and like gluing it back to, I ain't got time for that.
No, I don't even know how you'd break the glue without damaging the plastic.
Well, we're not going to.
I don't know. Yeah. But anyway, someone offered us £30 and we paid 15 for the whole bundle, which we'd already made profit on. So we snapped their arm off at £30. That's sold. There we go. That's it, really. That's as far far as that goes.
So this is the slightly more interesting item. So a long time ago,
Right.
I got my GoPro stolen.
Oh.
So what I normally do is the backpack that I use for going to the car boots, I also take other stuff like when I'm going to work. So I just tend to keep everything in there, including the GoPro. So someone broke into my van, which I didn't lock, and they pinched the bag with everything in it. So it had about 20-30 pound in change and my GoPro. And then some random person sent me a GoPro, which I still to this day don't know who it was.
Wow.
And they sent me 10 of these.
Really?
Yeah.
Why
So
did you need 10?
they gave me free money and a GoPro at the same time.
Wow.
How
So
generous to that person. Fair play.
But I still don't know who it was. I looked because it come via Amazon. So I looked whether there was someone selling a GoPro as well as that item. Couldn't find anything.
Wow.
And all it is just an action mount, so you can have different bits coming off, like a microphone and a light and things like that.
So you sold 5 of them?
I've sold.
You've done well.
I sold 5.
Yeah.
Wow. Also,
Considering it cost me bugger all, I can't complain at all. But yeah, still to this day, I've not had a message, an email, nothing at all about who it was.
I did write my name on the box.
You definitely didn't.
You changed the box.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Say a couple of. We got Chris is in. Hello, Chris. James isn't a Star Trek fan. Aaron said. It's a USS Voyager. Oh, there we go.
I think
Sorry.
Andrew's getting a bit frustrated.
Yeah. It's not an Enterprise. It's a Voyager. I'm sorry. Okay.
Limited edition back to front version.
Exactly. But hey, it's a bit. The end's a bit. I did put it in the photo. It's a bit chewed. The end is a bit chewed. But hey, yeah, you know.
So we've got Lee. We've
still
got
sold.
Aaron.
Good evening, Lee.
Steve.
Hey, Aaron.
Welcome.
Steve. Hope you're all doing
Richard
well.
said it was him. There we go.
Oh, it was Richard. There we go. I think a lot of people are now going to be owning.
Yeah, and say, "Oh, yeah, it's me. Send me the money, please."
Yeah, I'll take 50%.
Right, and we go to the last one.
Sticky item. So not a physically. Not. I don't want to know. I don't want to know if it's a physically sticky item. I don't want to know. You know what I mean? But if it's a magazine with some pages stuck together,
I do have a few of those.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt. Ones that you found while at work. That is, yes.
Honestly, we have seen a few of those.
I can imagine.
Just quickly, we did one not too long ago, and it had the biggest pornography collection I've ever seen in my life.
Wow.
So the cupboard under, it's all old school as well, like VHS tapes.
Some of it can sell though. You can't on eBay, I don't think.
It all had to go. Everything in that house just smelt of dead body.
Oh, thanks for bringing that to the table.
It's all right.
Anyone having their dinner watching this? I'm really sorry.
Enjoy your chicken. But there was a cupboard under the stairs, and it was just stacked full of these porno VHS tapes, and we found a wallet of DVDs where I'm not going to go into detail, but it would say what kind of video was on it.
Wow.
Yeah, but we had to go through and we had to try and find next of kin details. So we had to literally
watched each one in hope. It was a whole new video. Is that his sister?
Oh god, that's an image I don't want.
Oh, the time.
Sorry. Right, okay, right.
A sticky item.
A sticky item. An item that has been on your store for some time that has not sold.
I am gonna show you my Rick and Morty socks.
Oh, fair play. Okay.
So I think these are Loot Crate ones. Yeah, Loot Crate. I've got a lot of Loot Crate stuff, and basically a lot of liquidation stock. So I've got maybe 20 pairs of these.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was a bit hit and miss. You don't quite know what's going to do well, but because it only costs you like maybe a pound or two each, you sort of try and do a little bit of everything and hope that if it becomes available again, you can just throw more money at it. This one was a bit of a fail. So
I mean, like, what's it listed at? What does it sell? Like, what?
Asking me all these questions.
We've got 10 questions in a minute.
Jesus Christ! Hang on. What was it? Snowball.
No. The thing is, what we're lacking on our eBay store is quantity of one item. You know what I mean? So like multiple and that's what I want to move into, because I feel like you can keep that listed, and over time it will just trickle.
Tick
you know,
over, yeah.
yeah. Whereas ours is like there's very few. Is that his sister? Very few are
Just
more than one. Yeah, it's all single. So like it does involve more work. So if we could just have 10 items with 10 of each, that's sorry, wholesale. Awesome. That's 100 items that you don't even have to package. So
yes.
And you've got, obviously, by the looks of it, with them GoPro stuff and then the socks, you have a few of them sort of things.
Oh, I've got loads.
Yeah.
I've got trays and trays full of Loot Crate stuff, but it's a very, very slow seller, and I think you've got to wait until
better at Christmas. Better at Christmas now, like
it's getting there. I am selling recently a lot of Futurama stuff. The Futurama QMX figures.
Okay.
Which again, I've had them for like 2 years, and all I did was price match everyone else. But because I only do this part time, I don't feel the need to try and compete with everyone. Although I am now getting to the stage where I've got so much, I need to start.
We learned how many items you have on a store on the last stream.
Yes,
do tell how many.
It's one or two. It's a lot.
Are you on the top tier or mid tier shop?
No, mid tier. So a lot of it is multiple quantities of items. To say,
am I right in thinking? Does multi quantity not count as two on the thing?
No. So I've got, say, if I've got 20 of these in stock, it's only one listing. So it does a lot easier.
Yeah.
But it's being able to get hold of it. That's the issue.
Of course.
So I have.
Yeah.
What do you want? Quantity?
Whatever. Hit me. Go on.
3,926.
Wow. That's mad. 400, 450. Yeah.
When it comes to just the Pokemon cards that I got, that's just in a massive binder.
Yes.
That comes to 1,889 of just those
Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which equates to about $5,500.
Wow.
All right,
so if you want to buy any, you're more than welcome to.
Yeah, one day we might get to them numbers. How long you been on eBay?
3 years, I think.
The questions, aren't you?
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, we won't get onto too many questions just yet.
No more questions. Are you getting a bit premature there, Jack?
Right, I'm going to get.
Yes, you missed it.
Aaron,
you missed
you
the
did.
intro,
Yeah, she had an intro and everything. No, she didn't.
Hey,
she didn't. Right, this is our sticky item. I'm not going to play you a tune, but it's a FisherPrice Bubble Saxophone. I picked it up because it's just minty fresh in the box. It's not new. It's still the bubbles are tied on still, but the saxophone looks like it's not tied on. It's been taken out. But the box was really mint, and I think we paid about $5, which is more than I would have usually paid. But
looks like Ricky on the side.
Is that Ricky on the side? Is that Ricky? Anyone? Is that Ricky? Or was that Kieran? That's Kieran. I think that's Kieran as a kid. 100% that's Kieran as a kid. But yeah, we listed it. There was none at the time when we listed it. I haven't checked it in ages. There was none on eBay for sale. I think one in America was like $60. So we chucked on at £50. And we've had a few watchers, and I've sent offers out, but no one's actually made an offer on us. So obviously if someone made a realistic offer, we would have took it. But yeah, I'll do a very special price if there's anyone in the stream that has been looking for a FisherPrice Bubble Sax.
Martin says, did any of you guys buy a PS5 to sell when they were none available to buy? We didn't.
We did not.
No.
We did not. Fair play to anyone who did, because they've been going for like 700, 900, silly money on eBay. If I could buy Jack's energy, I don't know where.
I don't really have the energy today.
No, it's all right.
Yeah.
James is there. Oh, not James. Sorry, Lee's there.
Lee's here. Sorry,
James. How many hours a week do you think you're putting into eBay, and do you struggle juggling full-time work, eBay, as well as being a husband and a dad?
Yes, it's shattering. It is honestly shattering, but it's part of the mentality I think you need to be an eBay seller anyway. Is just to be going at 100 miles an hour all the time. But like when I go on holiday, if it's not an active holiday, I will quite happily sleep for like 22 hours a day. just to recharge the batteries. Not done that in a long time. Could really do with it, but it is hard. It's very, very hard. But thankfully she puts up with it. So
you pull through.
Yeah. Limping over the finish line.
Yeah, it's all good.
Right,
it's all good. What's the time? I just want to, I've never been on time check before, but now we're
8:30 on the dot.
We enjoy I'm a Celeb as well, so we want to watch it.
We've done all the.
We're there on the items.
Shall we go for the questions?
Are we into the questions now?
Yeah.
Aaron said 1K plus to the PS5 now. Wow, that is crazy.
See, I would never pay that.
I think it's weird, isn't it? Like people.
I mean,
so
some
desperate for it that
families,
they're paying that much.
who can afford it, will be like, "I want it," or "My kids want it. I will pay it." I didn't get it. Other families will be like, "No, son, it's not available in the shops." When you have to wait in New Year. They might bring more out, and they might replenish the stocks or not. You reckon?
I think they will do 100%.
I think before Christmas. I mean,
yeah,
I think they will still. Yeah,
of course they will.
Yeah.
I just don't understand. I just don't understand it. Why? I mean, it's not like there's lots and lots of games out at the moment. There's only maybe half a dozen, off the top of my head.
Yeah.
So it's not like it's life changing. It's like there's a couple of games that I wouldn't mind playing, but at the moment on the PS4. So I'll quite happily just wait. I mean, I would have thought Black Friday is when they.
Is that
starts this weekend?
Is it this weekend?
No, 26.
I think it's next weekend.
Next
weekend.
weekend. Okay.
So I reckon they're probably going to keep a load of stock back for that, and they're going to sell it at the exact same price that they're selling it now.
Mm.
Yeah, the 450, the normal price.
Yeah.
They can't put it up, surely.
No,
You think?
Well, no, they won't. I don't think they'll even reduce it because people still want it.
Yeah, definitely. Right.
Mike said, "If you have loads of Josh, 1,000 is
that
nothing."
is true.
I'd like to be in that situation, Mike.
Some people and that fair play.
Right.
Fair play.
Let's go.
Right. Aaron's right though. I've just seen that come through. Aaron, you can't even play Among Us on it. I mean,
exactly.
Why
What's
do you
the
need
point?
it? Okay. Are you ready for some hard-hitting,
No, they're not.
groundbreaking, earth-shattering questions?
You're really building this up now. It's terrible. I'm going to be disappointed.
It's really not. He says, "Imagine selling it for 1K and then getting a return."
Well, you get 30 days to return it. You can return it.
I guarantee that's going to happen.
But someone will buy it. Return it'll be new. So go in the shop, pay $450, return it. 29 days later, after opening their one, they paid $1,000 for. Hey, there we go.
It's going to happen a lot.
It will.
I see it, and by then you've already spent the grand that they paid for it.
Yeah, 100%. Right.
I consent to baby Germany. Nope.
Not yet.
What?
Once we get a house and everything. Yeah, no, not yet. Not yet. Right.
Subject.
The questions are the usual. The usual sort of have each week. Some are a bit different, So do you want to start?
How long have you been reselling?
Yeah, I did sort of ask how long you've been on eBay, but how long have you been reselling in total?
About 3 years or so, give or take. I don't know the exact date. It's probably easier to go back on my YouTube channel and just find what date the videos came out.
Did it start at the same time? Then when you started reselling, you started doing the videos. You was already doing the videos, other videos,
yes.
weren't you?
Yeah. So YouTube came first, and then I sort of realised, hang on, people are buying things and they're selling them on. This is amazing. So I sort of realised that while I was ordering the car boots, initially hunting for games.
For yourself.
Yes. I've never met anyone that's done it that way. That's quite cool.
Well, who buying it for themselves and then realise, wait a minute, there's
I suppose a lot of people have done that, haven't they?
I think there's a lot more people doing it as well.
Yeah.
So,
for sure.
Yeah, 100%. What was it?
One.
Oh, he's finding out.
I'm looking for it. I would hazard a guess. I'm not going to find it now, am I? Oh, there's too many videos.
No, it's fine. 3 years. We can take 3 years.
3 or 4.
3 or 4 years. All right. Okay.
Hello, Craig.
Hey, Craig. So, what has been your biggest flip and your biggest flop?
So the flip.
Right.
Can you carry on, please, to the next chorus?
Flip, flap, and if don't stop, flap to the bang. That's it.
You can't bang bang if you're flopping.
Okay. Right.
But right. Biggest.
Yeah. So, what you earned the most on, but also but also one that you might have lost money on, but also you might not have lost money, but it just took a long time to sell, or it was a lot of work involved to be able to sell it, and it wasn't worth the time and effort. So biggest flip, biggest flop.
Biggest flip would be the Pokemon cards that I bought this year. Paid a tenner and then sold it for $2,500 in about 24 hours.
What, in one go? You sold them all in one go, or you listed them separately?
I went through. The annoying thing is, I went through and I did the quantity. So it was a multi-listing of like 740 something cards.
And these are tops. These are tops cards.
These are the tops Chrome ones.
Yes.
So I went through and I did the quantities. I got pictures off of just stock pictures off of Google and things like that, and made the listing. And then someone offered me about £3.50 a unit, which equates to about $2,500.
Wow.
What? So one person bought them all?
Yeah.
What are they worth now?
I don't know, and I don't really want to know.
No,
that profit
but
margin.
£10 into $2,500. That beats the fishing reel. You know what I mean? That's
in hindsight, I should have said no and done what he's doing, which is either going to be grading it or lofting it. But there was,
that's money though. That's proper money. Like, that's worth having. That's 100%. Like,
it's real.
It's all been spent on stock now. But it's. I mean, if you look online now,
when you say stock, you mean also your own collection, right?
No, all stock.
Really?
Yeah.
So all your eBay profits go back into stuff to sell, not necessarily stuff behind you.
Yeah.
That's mad, dude. Fair play.
No, I'm stupid. So if you look online now, because of the hype that's happened, you won't find a card for less than £10
of the top Chrome.
Yeah, and then you're looking at maybe £20 to £30 per card, and wow. I had a lot of them, 700 odd. So you do the math there.
The normal tops cards, because we bought that folder a while back. I don't remember any Chrome ones, but it has just regular tops cards. Are they not as good yet? Obviously,
they're still good. I've still sold a hell of a lot. I think there's 3 different series. So it goes in Dex numbers. I think it goes 1 to 77, then 78 to something or other. And then
I'm a celeb is on at 9, just to say.
And then that's right. And then the third lot. So the third lot sold very, very quickly. And I was getting £10-15 a card.
That's mad.
So you're talking like your legendary birds, your Mews, your Mewtwo, Dragonite, that sort of thing. They didn't last long at all. Yeah. But the lower Dex numbers are really, really common. If you ever do pick up a binder, it's the sort of thing that you would see just at the back that no one really cared about, beaten up and drawn on.
Yeah, that's fair enough. And the biggest flop then?
I've not listed it yet,
right?
Because I paid £150 for 2 collectible cars. Right. One was a Batmobile signed by Burt Reynolds and I can't remember who Robin was at the time, and the other one was a DeLorean. So
signed. The DeLorean was signed as well.
Yeah, but there's a broken wing mirror on it.
Ooh.
So I thought. I bought this 2 years ago, I think. I thought, I'll wait, because there was talk at the time, and it has been ever since about, they're going to do another one. They're going to do another one. So I thought, I'll wait. I'll wait. I was still waiting. So it's got the box, but the box is beaten up, and it has got the autographs of.
So the box is autographed, yeah, not the car.
No, the actual car itself.
Oh, otherwise you just replace the car and just keep the box.
I wish. No, it's got the certificate and everything.
Nice. So you paid $150 for both.
Yeah, I sold the Batmobile for about $250-300.
Not bad.
It's not flop then, is it?
No. But it's the DeLorean.
It's still sat there. Yeah.
It's just sat there, and I think I'll do it soon. I'll do it soon. And then I know that Marty McFly did a whole COVID promo thing about don't go to the year 2020 and all that thing. And I thought, that could be it. And then no, nothing's happened.
Fingers crossed.
That only because it was. I mean, that Batmobile did take about a year to sell, so that was quite a big outlay to get bugger all back for quite a long time. And that was when, not being funny, I couldn't afford to spend £150 and just I'll just loft it, as it were.
Yeah.
So at the time, that £150 was a lot of money, and I just didn't get anything back for a long time.
Well, we'll know if a film comes out. We'll know what you'll be doing.
Oh, 100%. Just anything at all, and that'll be fine.
Right, question 3. Go on.
Okay, if you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be?
Fitzroy Island, Australia.
That's fair.
I mean, that was pretty. That was pretty.
Bam!
You knew,
like,
yeah,
you knew.
Yeah.
Like, why there?
It's 2
You
years.
did you have your honeymoon?
Yeah, so it's 2 years to the day that we were over there. So all the Facebook pictures have all come up.
Yeah.
And it's a tiny little island. It's smaller than Guernsey, and it's just clear water everywhere. There's fish, there's turtles, good food, good alcohol, good weather. And we was only there for 3 or 4 days, and I could easily spend a month there just.
So a reseller trip, yeah?
Oh, yes, please. If we can go via Japan again, that'd be great.
Yeah. No, 100%.
Japan's really high on
We've
our
never
list.
been, but if we're going that far over, we're going to Japan. And the Thursday Thrifters, they'll show us around. So we'll go meet up with them guys.
Yeah.
We had a chat with them the other day. That was really good. So
Yeah, we got them on next week.
yes, we are. They are on next week. So number 4. What are you gonna say? Was that it? No, okay. It's an easy one. What's your favourite Pokemon? Oh,
Bulbasaur.
Bulbasaur. Good choice.
Because everyone always chose Charmander, and then Squirtle, and Bulbasaur was like the one that no one really cared about.
So that's your favourite.
It was the always one that I chose. In both generations, the first 2 that I played, which was first and second, I always chose grass. And I've got no idea why, and it's just stuck since I was a kid.
Yeah, nice.
Fair. Do you have like the base set grade 10? Have you treated yourself to that?
No, but I've got about 3,000 base set cards that I need to go through, so there might be a gem in there somewhere.
There might be. No, awesome.
How long have you How long have you been collecting, and what started it off, or have you always done it?
Yeah. Did you collect Pokemon the first time round?
Yes, although I don't remember much of it apart from it being banned at school. And then having my card stolen when I was younger as well. So that probably was the first bit of it, and then it went away because obviously school kind of takes over. But then getting back into it, I think it was when I had a bit more disposable income. It started off with the Eagle Moss chess collection, which was a massive waste of money.
Did they not sell? You sold it or not?
No, they're just sitting in the box in my conservatory. They were for me. And then I started doing YouTube at the exact same time. And then when you start making videos, obviously you start getting recommended videos. And then I started. The next thing I bought, I'm looking at my videos as well, just because I'm trying to remember from 5 years ago. And then I bought Mighty Max, which is something that I grew up with. And then I bought Beast Wars Transformers, which is something I grew up with.
Yeah.
It was when I started to have a bit more disposable income. It was like, I remember that. And where we've moved house like 3 or 4 times over the years, I've got nothing from my childhood whatsoever. So it was just going on like nostalgia.
Which is what a lot of our sales, I think, on eBay come from. I think a lot of people are buying them nostalgically, and like I'll try to get that word out then. And the whole Pokemon hype, like Gary Vee was saying, it's now the parents, that their kids are now collecting it, and it's like the parents had it as a kid themselves, so it's like the whole market is just boomed, completely boomed. Right. You currently work full time, but what would make you resell full time? What would have to happen? Apart from earn loads of money, would you ever go full time?
If the mortgage was paid off.
Oh, really? Okay, so it's sort of like
have that responsibility.
Almost like semi-retirement, just do reselling full time.
Yeah, I mean, if all I had to do was find money to pay for essentially utilities and food, then that's fine. But I like having that security of knowing that I've got X amount coming in every single month that can pay
takes the pressure off.
Yeah, massively.
Yeah, definitely.
I couldn't do it. Not for a very, very long time.
We're just stupid.
I think we've gone in before buying the house. So we don't
it's not like we left the full-time job.
No. Yeah, we started it from after traveling.
Yeah.
But like, if we're going into it buying a house and having to pay the mortgage by already being full-time resellers, you would hope the pressure might already, if you know what I mean. Like,
we've had to save up more than usual people anyway because of
for
being
deposit,
self-employed. So.
Yeah, like 20% they come at us with for a deposit. I was like, sorry.
Anyway, you not tempted to both go part-time?
No.
We've got the money. We've got the money for deposit.
We have got the money for deposit, yeah. But no, I've got no interest in going part-time whatsoever.
Fair play. Job. Big balls.
But the point
if we needed to, then we would.
But M's qualified as a nursery teacher, you know, and I'll do something. I don't have much qualifications, but I'll do something.
I don't want to.
You know what I mean? I'll come clean for you. It's fine.
Yeah, it's cool.
Right. So where were we?
Okay. What's the most daring thing you've ever done?
Yes.
Oh man. I'm trying to think of the ones that I remember. Or the ones that I've just been told about.
I was going to say, is it so? I'm guessing it's not sober.
No. I do remember running down the street naked a few times at house parties. That was quite a regular occurrence. We drink stupid household stuff in shot form.
Like bleach.
No, I think Mr. Sheen might have been one of them.
No way.
I think there was definitely Mr. Sheen, which was just stupid. This is going back. I must have only been 17.
Oh, did you go to uni? Were you a student?
No.
Oh, okay.
I think if the mentality I had at that age, I don't think I would have come out of it with a degree. I would have come out with a lot of debt and put on a lot of weight through drinking. So
we never did either.
No, nah. My brother did, but he was completely different to me at that age than what I was.
Yeah.
So I don't know, probably just getting naked a lot, I suppose.
Nothing wrong with that, dude. Okay, number 8. Oh, it's the big one. It's the one everyone's been waiting for. Who's your favourite reselling YouTube reseller in the UK?
Yeah.
Everyone goes American. You can't. We always bring it back to the UK.
Australian.
Yeah.
Current or do they still have to be uploading now?
Yes.
You do enjoy watching the most?
Yes. Who do you like? You don't like anyone else? Say that every week.
Hang on, let me go to my watched. See who I've watched recently.
He loves the split screen. He loves it.
Oh, it makes life so much easier. So the most recent person I watched was someone who hasn't officially gone into reselling yet, but she's only dabbling in it, and she was in the chat earlier.
She was in the chat earlier.
Yeah.
Who was that?
My mum.
Yeah. Go on.
Holster.
Oh, yes.
I've watched one of her videos. She trades to CEX.
Yeah, well, she's very good at what she does in regards to the gaming stuff, and her editing is really good as well. But she is starting to resell on eBay.
Yes, we've recently connected on Instagram and been chatting a little bit. But yeah, she did say she's starting getting into, which is awesome.
I think maybe to watch someone's journey from start is going to be really interesting. Apart from that, I'd have to go with my 3 other wafflers, really. I have to.
All right then.
You can come in a close fourth.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate that.
We weren't expecting it.
No. We were expecting to be number 1.
Yeah, I know. That's you're such a bad imposter. I have to just wind you up wherever I can.
Completely sus.
Yeah, I know you are.
Right, go on. No, yeah, you say, yeah. So, what's this? No, you want me to say? Right. Favorite 3 things to resell, like categories. I think generic. What would be your 3 top things you want to be picking up as much as you can because they sell so well. I said so well because I've read the screen. Said sell so well. And hostess. There we go. Yeah. So if anyone hasn't, go check out Holly.
She had Ricky Leon in the background in her last video.
What'd you do that for?
Well, thankfully it wasn't on his face, so it was fine.
Oh,
I see his mug enough as it is.
Oh.
Is clothes
I would go no. I'd go games first because that's a nice, easy listing, multiple listings. It's so straightforward and easy. It's unbelievable. I do like digging through old toys, like the late 80s, early 90s toys. But trying to complete them with weapons is an absolute ball ache.
We don't bother.
No, I half the time I don't either. But I know that Empire Toys is really good at going through and getting exactly everything.
Yeah. It's Aaron, right? Aaron at Empire Toys, I believe.
Yeah.
We met him,
awesome. Yeah, we met him at Nut Hill, thingy one at Guildford. But I do believe, like, if you can afford to buy the figure or bundle the figures and sit on it, and then you separate each weapon or whatever, and you think, okay, I might find that other one at a later time, or buy it off eBay to complete it, because you would get more than that. Isn't that your favourite?
No, 100% not. Damn it!
A complete figure of the 80s one, you can get that, that top.
100%.
Same for Lego complete sets. You would get that top price.
I've got a whole, the really useful boxes. I've got an 84-litre one of those that's like half full of Mighty Max. So, but because you need like 3 of the tiniest little figures to go with it, I'll just throw it in a box. But all right, I'll complete that one day. I'll complete it one day, and I've completed 2.
We've got boxes of that as well, but not to complete. Just we think we'll come back to that. But the thing is with Mighty Max, like you said, if it's not inside that compact, if it's not in there, you ain't finding it. Like,
you never know. No, I did find a little box. It was a tiny little box like that, and I opened it up, and it had little Mighty Max and micro machines. No, it might be micro machines, but it had like all the little bits that are just obviously over time they were all in this in a box, and as they brought it to the car boot, they just put it all in this little container.
Okay.
So that, I think that got me to almost complete one.
Wow.
And again, the price does go up.
I'd forget that I had the original bit though, and then
every few months I do tend to dig out the box, and then I'll get everything out on the table and just try and match everything up again. But it's such a pain.
Well, I'm convinced Em's got the whole original collection of Polly Pocket complete upstairs, but it's all mixed. But there's so many reasons. When I opened the box up, and there was so many of the small parts. My
mum told me that I used to pack them away every time.
Yeah, you looked after it, so I could sell it.
Would you sell it though?
No.
She thinks the kids will play with it one day.
I just won't want to sell it.
They'll be like, what's that? I don't want that. No, I want the PS20.
How long are you waiting? If there's 5 years between every PlayStation, no more than that. When did PS4 come out?
I don't know.
What was the last item?
Top 3. What's the third thing? You got gaming.
Can I put Pokemon cards in it and just that would do then, because that I don't sell anyway. I just end up just sitting on it.
DVDs.
I heard but he found a big load of them under the stairs once, and he said he didn't sell them, but we know he did. Oh dear.
Right, last question.
Yeah, when you sell a DVD, how would you say it's sold and that sort of thing? What would you say?
Including free delivery or free postage, depending on what mood I'm in.
$4.99
plus free delivery. Admittedly, in most DVD, there's not a lot of money in it, but it's purely it's feedback fodder, and people believe that there's something to do with the algorithm. Like the more you shell out, the more your other listings might get pushed up.
Yeah. So if you're selling more, you know the bigger stuff might get seen more.
So we've just listed a few like Xbox 360 games for £5.
Yeah, that's our minimum. We don't sell any. £5 plus postage is our absolute minimum for us personally.
Otherwise, we'll bundle it.
Yeah. Otherwise, I'll bundle it. But we sold 10 PS1 games for £25. Which is obviously plus postage, which is obviously £2.50 each. But like, if you sold them separately, you might have got £3 plus postage, £4 plus postage, that sort of thing. But like, they sold straight away at £2.50 each. Like, it's done. It's one listing, one transaction.
See, PS1 games, I don't really do individually unless they're at least a tenner.
Yeah, we had a couple of £5 and £5.95. The rest have been doing quite well. Like the Mummy on PS1 is a bolo. That is like £40.
Damn it!
What?
I don't think I got that one.
Oh.
I've got a stack of maybe.
I can see a few behind you.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, they're the ones I'm keeping.
Yeah.
I've probably got a stack of about 100 PS1 games that I need to get rid of.
Oh, really?
And maybe 200 PS2 games, but they're all crap. They're all like between sort of £1 and £9 each, which is why they just get thrown onto the pile, which just gets bigger and bigger and bigger.
100%. If you sell a console, do you put games with it, or do you sell them on its own?
No, split it. Only since lockdown, lockdown 1, I decided to split everything. Although I do quite like the idea of maybe doing, for like the PS2, is maybe doing like a Grand Theft Auto bundle. So that people can literally then just pick it up and play. Whereas with a Wii, they might be replacing their console.
Yeah.
Whereas it's highly unlikely they're going to be buying a PS2 to replace their old one.
Yeah, it's true. Well, we've done it for an Xbox. We've done a load of the different Call of Duties, and then someone they bought it with all the Call of Duty games, or a lot of them anyway.
Like, you just plug it in and play, sort of thing.
Yeah, exactly. Just come back to PS4 is 7 years old. See, because I've never owned a PS4 or an Xbox One, not even resold. I've never resold one. Yeah. When I pick up a game, I think, oh, this is the new games. You know what I mean? But it's like 7 years old. So I always
I bought a PS4 this year because of lockdown.
Oh, fair play.
Before that, I had an Xbox 360, which it's got to be, 12, 13 years old now?
Yeah, I've got a 360 and a PS2. That's all I need. All I need.
And we got a Switch.
We got a Switch recently.
Oh, yeah, Switch.
We paid $160 for a Switch with 3 good games. We've done really well there. I don't know how we got that on Facebook. But I've never resold like an Xbox One or a PS4. We just never been offered it. I don't feel we've come across it. But what?
Or MTS. We are just going to be rounding up.
Yeah, we are rounding up.
Christ.
Yeah. We are there. What's the time? 4 minutes.
Loves your pompey chop.
Thank you. We got best team in the south.
Brad and Jazz in, which we'll be coming on to in just a second. So
good evening, good morning. I feel like Ant and Dec there, when they say at the start. Good evening. Anyway, right, the big one. I'll let everyone knows. Who is your biggest inspiration?
Oh, my old man, without a doubt. I know it's easy.
It's a good answer.
I see. I am quite close to my dad, so I'm quite lucky where I have worked for him, with him, and alongside him for quite a while. So we are more mates now than father and son, which is quite nice. But obviously, we did that father and son to begin with, otherwise that'd just be weird. But yeah, without a doubt, it's my old man.
That's a good answer. That's a good answer. Yeah, I like that. We've got a question. Yeah, I know we're just rounding up. We've got a question from Steve. So, James, do you feel that since lockdown there has been an increase in resellers and also an increase in returns on eBay? Also, what do you feel is one thing eBay need to do to help your reselling? Good question.
A lot more resellers, because
Sam sells.
Yeah, Sam smells. Yeah, he's been about, hasn't he?
there's a hell of a lot more. Even when the car booths opened for the brief period that they did, there was a hell of a lot more people buying. I don't think they'll last. I think a lot of them will disappear once everything goes back to normal.
We'll do it as a much lower scale. Do it as you know what I mean?
Not being funny. Getting up at sort of 5:30 every morning on your days off is not particularly pleasant. So
if you're working, a normal 9 to 5 Monday to Friday, and then your Saturday and Sundays, I can appreciate that.
They're not going to last. eBay returns, I think I've had a couple of games and that was it. So where they've obviously played it for a couple of days, got bored of it, and then returned it, which doesn't bother me. They pay for the return postage anyway. And £1 seller fees I think would help out.
For business, love that. Love that.
First lockdown,
they did give it in the first lockdown, didn't they? For 1 month. Did you get that, or were you not?
I didn't get that.
Oh, really? Oh, maybe you didn't hit the criteria. That's a bit awkward.
You're probably right. It's fine. I don't make as much as you two.
I'll have a laugh. You can always record I'm a Celebrity, then skip the adverts. That's what we do. Yeah, we don't watch it until at least quarter past and then fast forward the adverts.
Libra Hart, what jobs did you both have? Have you both had? I used to work in Slug and Lettuce. I've worked where else have I worked? It's the cinema,
The
youth cinema, and
yeah.
I've worked as a nursery.
Yeah,
There we go.
I was a labourer from old man who was a plasterer and Artex, and painter decorator, and I worked for White and Company removals, and then
Just
done this.
loads of new numpty resellers.
Yeah. eBay's Amazon. Yeah, we've had this
100%.
recently. So
even at the weekend on Monday, we were having people message.
someone bought something on Friday.
On Saturday.
On Monday they said they
Where's
haven't
my
received.
item?
They haven't received it yet.
I think I've had a couple like that, and I just tell them, "Did you look at your estimated delivery time at all?" Yeah. So just
I think people are thinking it's like a Prime service, and they're not robots.
You know what
Sorry.
I mean? Like, but yeah, it's true. It's true. Right, are we going to talk about?
Yeah, I just want to mention.
Yeah, so we can just talk about Aussie thrifters.
So
before
next
we go.
Thursday we'll be on later. We'll be on at 9.
Yes, we're going to go against the grain. I'm sorry. I know it's I'm a celebrity. I know.
We're going to be clashing.
But basically, Aussies, obviously, the name gives it.
So they're getting up at 7:30 in the morning for that.
They're going to be on our channel at 7:30 in the morning their time.
Yeah.
It was 6:30 if we kept it at 8. So we wanted to meet in the middle somewhere because we want them on. We were grateful to be on their channel. Ours was 11. Was it 11 a.m. for us?
10 a.m.
10 a.m. Yeah, so it was okay for us, but the other way around is a bit tight. So we will be on at 9. So if anyone wants to
record I'm
a celebrity because we love chatting to you guys, and hopefully you can, as Dawn and I think Hannah or someone else said, Hannah said you can literally fast forward the adverts if it's recorded.
We'll be down under next week.
Yes, we'll be chatting to Thursday Thrifters. If you haven't checked their channel out, go check it out this week in time for next week to get some questions in.
Yeah, and I will finish on. If it
wasn't for you guys doing these videos, I would not have started. So I'm very thankful for the reselling community, but I really have just begun. I can see the future. Yeah, that's awesome, Mike. Just keep grinding, keep feeding the machine, keep going, and you'll smash it out.
Because I worked in the one in Portsmouth.
Yeah, it was in Portsmouth. Yeah.
Right, thank you so much, James.
We've been ourselves.
No
Love you, John Luke. So yeah, James, as Em was just saying,
thank you
for
joining us
so much for coming on. Right. We do appreciate it so much. There's no catch to this, He looks.
I'm expecting something.
No. We are grateful.
I've played too many Among Us games with you, Jack. What's going on?
No, I mean I'm just going to vent. But no, I appreciate it, man. We are ever so grateful. As Ricky said, thanks. But I hope you have a good evening. Enjoy I'm a Celeb, and everyone in the thank you, and everyone in the Aaron. Who's the guy? Jordan's doing the task, isn't he? He's doing the
pulling.
It's
going to be entertaining.
It's going to be good. Go to your safe place, everyone. Your safe place.
Fratton
Park.
Right. On that note, tomorrow night we'll be going on John Luke's channel for his pre-drinks for his birthday stream.
Yes. Don't think James had an invite, but
no. Awkward. I'm going to message him now.
Right, take care, everyone.
Right, take care, God.